Hi, welcome to another edition of Hey Josh, What You Drinking? With me, Josh. And this series is called Does Pumpkin Spice Belong in Beer? And this is part 2. So, as mentioned in the last show and the past episode with Adventure Seeker Sarah, never been a big fan of putting stuff in my beer. Flavors, fruit, things like that. I guess a squeeze of lime and a nice cerveza is kind of nice and refreshing, but such a mild beer anyway that it doesn't make much difference. That said, I've had some really nice fruited sours in the last little while that I was very impressed by. Julian was given some a raspberry wheat sour. No, maybe it wasn't a wheat sour from, I believe it was Side Launch. And that was primo. I liked it a lot. So, well, I've said things like I don't like stuff in my beer and I don't like cheap beer and stuff. I think I've actually been kind of proving myself wrong in the last little while. Kind of putting my own assumptions, my own biases, my own thoughts aside, and doing these series has really kind of opened the mind and stuff. Been quite kind of educational for myself, about myself, which is kind of cool, right? Learning stuff about yourself, anyway, beer. Does pumpkin spice belong in beer? I did the last one sometime last week. I've been meaning to do more regularly, but life has gotten in the way. So I picked up 5 or 6 special seasonal pumpkin beers in the last little while to do this series, and the last one was good. And this one is one that I'm kind of stoked about, actually, a little excited. This is from Whitewater Brewery near Ottawa. This one is Cobden, I think. No, this is not the one from Cobden. They have 2 facilities, and this one is the other one. I know, very helpful, right? Anyway, as I was saying, this is the pumpkin spice espresso porter. It's fairly low in alcohol. Look at that. It's espresso porter. I love porters. I love I like espresso. I like porters. Do I love pumpkin spice? If you put it in a Starbucks latte, yeah, sure. In beer, not always so much. So what I'm looking for on here right now is their ingredients list. Because what I've been finding, and this is what surprised me, is not all of the pumpkin spice beers have pumpkin in them. Most of them just have the pumpkin spice, the cinnamon, the clove, the oregano, like cinnamon, clove, nutmeg, whatever the other ones are. So, okay, here it is. Water, malted barley, wheat, hops, coffee, pumpkin spice, yeast. So this one doesn't even actually contain pumpkin, which is a little unfortunate, but also maybe the strength of the porter will make it sweeter. This is not a sweet stout or a sweet porter, so there's no added sugar, no added lactose sugar. I mean, it's not going to spoil my belly. Oh, here's a nice, here's to sweater weather. Here's to sweater weather. Here's to sweater weather. Crafted with a selection of locally harvested ingredients, The pumpkin spice espresso porter is our full-bodied homage to the adventurous autumn lovers in all of us. Oh. All right, let's get to the beer. Okay. Once again, Whitewater Brewery, pumpkin spice, espresso porter. Let's get into this. Got my cup. I got my... All right. So I'm just going to grab my phone here and set up the pour for the socials. Yep, that's right here. I'm going to put it right in front, and I'm going to pour this beer out into this cup. And I'm going to give it full social media attention for TikTok, Instagram. You can see on the bottom there my links, please, and also in the banner with the link tree. That looks good. All right, I'm gonna stop that video and get back to the video. Uh-oh, I think I did it again. Hold on, I just got to go back here for a second. I did it again. I pressed play instead of stop, or stop instead of play. So I didn't get that on there. So maybe I'll edit it out of this video, or I won't. We'll see. Anywho, back to the I will get a picture of these for the socials now, though, because I effed that up real good. Click. Video. Turn. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. Or watchers or viewers. Portrait mode. Bam. Okay. Back to this. All right, so I poured it out. It had somewhat of a decent head on it, which is mostly dissipated. Okay, so this has got aromas of pumpkin spice. What can I say? It's got a lot of cinnamon and clove, no oregano, nutmeg. It smells like, and I this is almost cliche now to say with these pumpkin spice beers, it smells like a piece of pumpkin pie. So let's give it a try. Let's see what kind of maltiness we got to it, or what kind of hops and such go into this. It smells nice. I like pumpkin pie. Wow. Okay. I like a pumpkin spice porter. I bet you I'd like a pumpkin spice stout as well, but this is really nice. It's sweet, but it's got that coffee kick at the end afterwards. Got sweet coffee. It's definitely good. It's got all those pumpkin pie spice flavors. It's more on the nutmeg side than the cinnamon and clove. So I like that better. I'm not a big clove fan, and too much. I always find too much cinnamon is too much. The sweetness of the malt and the in the porter is oddly, not even oddly, it's nicely balanced. You don't get the coffee until the end, so it's sweet coffee, like I guess, well, like a pumpkin spice latte would be, right? You get the sweet pumpkin spice flavors, and then the coffee in the end, depending on how much espresso you put in your lattes. I always get a double shot because I love coffee. Come. This would change my mind. Maybe I really do like pumpkin spice in my beer. So to answer the question with this one, does pumpkin spice belong in beer? Heck yeah, this is good. I really like this. Good job. Uh, Whitewater. Uh, I've always liked all their other selections as well. Um, Last year we did go back in the archives and see the peanut butter stout. That was interesting as well. Again, I say I don't like stuff in my beer, but maybe I'm coming around. All right, so I'm going to sign off on this episode of Hey Josh, What You Drinking? The series is Does Pumpkin Spice Belong in Beer? If you would be so kind as to check the links here down in the scroll. Of course, Instagram and TikTok are at thatbeerthing.ca. Right here, of course, Hey Josh, What You Drinking? Up in the banner, you'll see the link tree link to everything. And of course, the website, thatbeerthing.ca. And please, I don't want to be that guy who begs for likes and subscribes and all the rest, but if you could subscribe to this channel and make a comment, even if it's just to say hi, I'll say hi back. All right. Cheers.